Hey everyone, we decided that we weren't done talking, so we're back. I'm sure there's some of you, you might want to share this out. Oh, I can share it out on here. We're going to share this out.
We're going to get this propped up somehow.
Yeah, because actually maybe we'll just leave this for the people that follow us on Chick Chat and shit instead of sharing it out.
If we could just kind of clamp it here.
Hey,
that would
guys.
be so great, but you know.
So yeah, we wanted to just keep the conversation going. Of course, we only had the hour on air, so we had to switch over, and now we're on our phone, and yeah. So I figured we can do an after show here, see what you guys want to talk about in private. Any questions you guys have for us here off air.
We can talk about turn-ons, like
Yeah.
naughty stuff.
Ooh, naughty stuff.
Just
Yeah, it's
kidding.
the after show. We can get into the
like the
naughty
after.
stuff.
Just
We don't have
kidding.
to worry about the language and stuff like that now.
Oh my God.
Since we're not on the radio station at the moment.
Oh man, I think I swore a few times. I'm probably going to hell.
Did anybody hear?
Did I?
If
Oh
you
my
guys heard
God,
it?
if I did, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
No.
I swear like a
that's okay.
pirate.
When
That's
we-
bad.
That's all right. When we're doing our own thing here, then it's okay.
It's
when
all-
we're
it's all
live
good.
on air, I
We
should have
can't
done
do
this
it.
from my laptop instead of my cell phone, guys.
Okay.
So
I'm not used to
for some
this.
reason, my phone is not telling me who is on with us right now. So
It makes me sad.
you guys say hi. Let us know who's here. Yeah. So I know you went through your long laundry list. I'm going to switch it to this way.
Okay.
Okay. So she went through her long laundry list of things that she's looking for, right? I don't
Yes.
have a specific list, right? Like I said, for me, it's more about connecting with people, right? Who, like the chemistry. There are some things that I look for and things I know that probably won't work out, kind of thing. But other than that, I try to keep it open. There are certain characteristics, like you said, everybody wants a good personality, wants somebody that's going to, I don't want to say entertain them, but so much that they're going to enjoy spending time with, right? Somebody that you enjoy talking to and want to be around, right? That genuinely just makes you feel better when you're there, right, together. I think that's what we're all looking for in relationships. I don't think that there's any one specific characteristic or anything like that that's going to work for everybody.
Right. I like
and-
to sing in the car.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find somebody that enjoys singing in the car with me, right?
Yeah.
That's
See,
what I like to do.
you know-
Not everybody's like that though.
Yeah, I've had people that I dated that if I started singing in the car or anything like that, they'd be like, who sings this song? And I'd,
I like to
say
be
the name of
silly.
the artist, and they're like, yeah, let's keep it that way. So that guy was a jerk. He's dating one of my friends. They've been together for a very long time now, and they have a kid together, and they get along great. And I
That's awesome.
introduced them.
That's cute. They're still together.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's pretty great.
So that's good. He was not the guy for me, but it works for them. So that is good. But yeah, so what do you guys look for? What qualities do you think are important? Like, and is there something that's like specific that you can see in a profile that is automatically going to turn you on, right? I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know. I don't think that there's anything in
Because
a profile.
you customize it
Exactly.
to each person.
Yeah, each person. And it's a combination. For me,
That's good.
it's not just the pictures and it's not just what they write in their profile. It's always a combination. I have to, be attracted to what they look like, and then
Oh,
their personality has to speak to
Everybody.
me and their profile. And it's hard, as we discussed in our last episode, to put your personality in a profile and a few words written on a screen, right?
Right. I have problems with that too myself.
Yeah.
Like I have to go back because that profile was old that we went over.
Yeah, so
Our
it's
last podcast.
sometimes that's another
So,
thing. I think people
'cause we
forget
constantly-
to update their profiles.
Well, you know what? I think as people, we constantly evolve and we change all the time. And which is a good thing. Like most people, they don't like change, but that's what happens in life.
Yeah.
If you're not changing, you're not evolving and
Yeah, and
becoming a better person.
things
and
slow down, and then you start wondering why you're not finding new people and things to do. So you gotta, if you want to, you gotta get new interests. Go do things that interest you. If you want to find new and interesting people, if you're doing the same things, you're gonna keep coming across the same people or no people, right? If you're just sitting at home all the time,
Right.
especially, those of us that are single parents, it's easy to say, oh, I got to stay home and take care of my kids and stuff. But you got to find time to go out and be you. and do things that interest you. Just because you are a single parent. Yeah, we're still talking, Russell. We decided we had more to say, so we're on here. We decided to just do an after show just for people that like Chick Chat Chicago.
Just for you, Russell, because you're watching right now.
So we wanted to do. So we just decided to keep talking after our live show on Evolution Pop. And this gives us a chance to talk a little bit more freely about stuff and not have to worry about language or content. So, I don't know. We can get in a little bit more things. I think this is our first rotate your device. Yeah, sorry. My phone couldn't decide if I wanted to be vertical.
I love how you and I just said, like, yeah. We did that and it was like so funny.
So yeah. So I think
Okay.
if you're not finding people that you're interested in real life, you need to go and try to find new things to do that will attract the people that or find people that you might be attracted to. Right? It's hard. Dating apps, I don't think always work unless you hit the jackpot. You know, like it randomly finds somebody that writes a profile that speaks to you and actually gets you interested in wanting to go out. And has pictures, you know, because not everybody looks great in pictures or photographs well. That's one thing I've learned. Like, pictures don't they look and then you meet them in real life and they're like, oh, that actually, you know, much more attractive in real life. Whether it's because their personality sparks your interest, that makes such a difference.
It's like a Monet up close.
Yeah,
it's like
see all the details, right? You know, like sometimes they just might not know how to take a good picture of themselves. We've discussed this. Like with the selfies and people putting the camera right here in their freaking face, and doing.
We're talking about the ones that are like really low. Let's show.
Right,
like guys like to make their jaws like.
No, it's not attractive, guys. Don't do it. You gotta have the good lighting, or the bad lighting pictures too. Like I can't. Let's see. This is not good. Going like this. No. Oh, distortion. It's a thing.
It is totally
and not just in music, not just in guitars. It happens in pictures.
And don't take pictures in direct sunlight.
Russell's saying he's told he looks better in person, especially when you put a bag over your head. No, just kidding, Russell. I'm just totally joking. You know I'm messing with you. We're friends. I can do that. Just hear what I say about her. She's
I know she does.
Which with the B? No. Anyways,
I probably pissed her off a couple days ago.
Everybody was pissing me off a couple days ago.
Oh my God,
I
girl.
was in a mood. I was not. Anybody that's from the single parents group knows that, or the dating groups knows that me and you know I'm messing with you, Russell. Anyways, anybody that follows those dating groups knows Jason and I have this back and forth. We're always ripping into each other or like clapping back at each other, I should say, with comments and stuff. And I was just in such a mood on Monday. I don't know if it was the weather or what, but he posted some stuff, and usually I have fun clapping back with whatever topic he comes up with. Everything he was posting, even the stuff I agreed with, was making me mad. I was just like, I can't even comment. I was mad because I couldn't comment negatively, I guess. I don't even know. But then, like, the one that I was commenting on, we got into back and forth, and I was just like, you know what? Stop tagging me. I can't anymore with you today. I just don't. I'm not in the mood for this. I shouldn't have messaged in the first place.
Yeah, well,
I was not.
My friend
I still don't agree with his post. And he had put it was an unpopular opinion. I'm going to post this out, or I'll bring this up. The topic was messing around or seeing a person that is already currently in a relationship with somebody else makes it easier because you don't, and is easier to navigate because there aren't feelings involved, and you both kind of know where you stand, basically, I think was the premise of it, because you know the other person's in a relationship, so you guys are just hooking up, and it doesn't get complicated. It's less complicated.
It is complicated, people.
It's complicated because there's other people involved. I'm sorry.
It is. Because, like, especially if he promises you that he's going to end things, and he just never does it, and then you find yourself feeling more for him, then
and he posed the question.
He
posed the question, and last night on their show, Actual Factoids, he posed the question. All right, Jinx, if it was your friend and they were seeing somebody, like, you know, because he was saying, all right, all these women basically are like no, you shouldn't do this, is wrong. But what if it was your friend that was seeing another friend's spouse or husband or boyfriend or whatever behind their back? Would you tell the other? What would you do in that situation? I said, honestly, I would have a talk with the one friend first that's doing being not in the relationship, and say, hey, what do you think you're doing here? And obviously if the guy's telling her all the crap with I'm ending things, it's not working for me, I'm not in love with her anymore, all that stuff, come on, it's BS. If he really is ending things and wants to be with you and hook up with you, let him end it first. If he's serious about it, let him end it and then hook up with you, right? Not before, because otherwise if he's serious about it, then that's what's going to happen. If he's not, and he's pushing for you to hook up with him while he's still in that relationship, he's not planning on ending it, and he's just full of it. So, and if my friend then chose to still do that or whatever,
and out of selfish reasons,
was like, nope, I don't care, whatever, then I'm gonna at least have to let the other friend know. I would not name names. I'd just be like, you need to check what your boyfriend's doing, because I think that they're not being 100% with you, and you should question where they were the other night or whatever kind of thing.
My thoughts on it: if you're already thinking about cheating, you should end that right away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're already thinking about your
then you're
ex-friend,
already stepping out of that relationship.
You're already stepping out mentally, emotionally. Yeah. You're just.
It's just a matter of time before
just
it
end
ends.
it. You're just causing more problems for yourself.
You're just staying in at that point. I think you're just staying in that relationship because it's comfortable and it's a sure thing.
Yes.
And you don't want to take the chances of going out and finding another relationship.
Right.
So you hold on to what you have. That's a definite thing, even though until something better comes along, kind of thing is what you're doing at that point, and that is not fair to the other person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's.
Intimacy is intimacy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
you wouldn't have feelings for that person or go back to that person if you didn't,
Yeah. If the thing is, if you found somebody better, would you still be with that person? If the answer is no, I think it's time to move on. So I got way off topic there, but not off topic. I was clapping back to Tenny and Jason's topic. So. But yeah, getting back to go ahead.
No, to add to what you're saying, there's a lot of women that are promised, hey, I'm going to end this divorce, and we'll be together. But sometimes it drags on, and then these women are kind of strung along for so long. I just wanted to add that on.
Yeah,
because women, we sometimes get, or most likely get, emotionally involved all the time, just with our.
So here's a question: if this is happening, where somebody's in a relationship but says they're going to end it and whatever, or they're in the process of a divorce, they're separated, but they're not getting that divorce finalized anytime soon, and you start seeing them, who's at more fault? Who should the spouse or whatever have more of an issue with? The cheater or the third party? What do you think? Who should they be more angry with?
I think the cheater.
The cheater, right?
Because he's making that, or she's making that decision.
Yeah, exactly.
To do that.
Yeah, making the decision to do that. They know you and are supposed to be there for you, and yet they're choosing to step out on you and do something that they know is going to hurt you, right? Yes, Chuck, definitely 100%. Both are at fault. Ultimately, both are at fault.
Definitely.
But, if the guy's leading the girl on, or vice versa, the girl's, whoever's in the relationship and is cheating, is telling the other person, oh, I'm ending it, we're done, we're separated, blah, 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 but still continuing, or not finalizing that divorce or whatever, then, is she at fault for following and listening and believing him? Or is he more at fault for being a liar to both of them? I think it's...
I think it's the guy's fault.
Depending. The cheater's fault. We'll say that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Here's another thing. People that are still in relationships, separated, your divorce isn't finalized, should they be on dating sites? What do you think? What do you guys think? If somebody is separated, but their divorce isn't finalized for whatever reason, maybe their ex is not wanting to sign paperwork, they're in custody battles, alimony stuff, whatever. Should they be on dating sites, or should they wait till that stuff is cleared up before getting out there on those sites?
That's a really good question. I would say they should be allowed to find happiness for themselves. They should go out and do that. But I feel like if they're still living with that person, that's where things get so complicated still. So I would probably move out first and then consider dating. Because how you're trying to bring the lady back to your place, and it's like, oh, you have to explain to him, oh, I'm still living at my.
I've gone out with
my wife.
I've gone out with guys who are like, oh yeah, we're in the process of getting divorced, but we still live in the same house because it's easier. Blah blah blah. And Chuck is saying, well, why is the cheater automatically the guy? That's why I qualified it, guy or girl.
I said that earlier.
It was just
sorry,
the
you
situation.
hopped on. Yeah, I was guy or girl.
It was the situation that I originally presented was somebody asking if your friend, like they said if Lexi was dating a guy or that was married or in a relationship, would you, and you're friends with the that guy's wife or whatever, who would you tell? Like what would you do, kind of thing. So that's where the guy thing came from, but we mean cheaters in general, not trying to genderize it.
No.
Let's see. All right, Chuck says no, they need to finish it off and heal first, right? In my honest opinion, they are not ready to be in a new relationship, right, for the kids, right? Or staying in the same house for the kids. I'll be honest, when my ex-husband and I separated, I still stayed. Like, we separated in March. Our divorce was finalized in December. I still stayed living in the house until after the divorce was finalized, waited for my daughter's 4th birthday, and then moved out to kind of try to keep things as normal as possible. But things aren't going to be normal 100% for your kids when you get divorced. It's hard. I slept in her room for that entire 9 months.
Aww.
Yeah, her bed sucks. Oh my gosh. But so that was really, it's tough to do, but we do a lot of stuff for our kids. But like you said, they need it, when you're in the process of a divorce, you need time to heal. At first, you're just trying, I think, no matter which side of the divorce you're on, whether you're the person asking for the divorce or breakup, or the person that is on the other side of that, you still need time to find yourself again, figure out who you are and what you're looking for,
right? And
not just go out there looking for somebody to make you feel better about yourself again, right? Because I think that's one thing when people go through a bad breakup after a long relationship, whether it's divorce or not, there's still that period of trying to find yourself again and wanting to feel validated, like you matter, and like you're still attractive and desirable, and that's the wrong reason to go out with somebody, right? So you're never going to find a good relationship
make sure
based
you're
off that.
right
That's
in
where
your
you
head.
end up with those rebound relationships.
Make sure like you're going to a counselor if you feel like you need it, and be completely honest with yourself about it, because you don't want to drag those problems into your newer relationship.
And it's hard to tell when you're going to be ready for those new relationships, right? But all you can do is give yourself time, go out there, see how comfortable you are and what you're feeling when you go out on dates and stuff like that. So we have people chiming in, right? So Russell's saying, I think they should date for one reason. It might provide some kind of closure. Sometimes it takes getting out there to realize that what you already have is what you want, right? Okay, I get what you're saying. So sometimes, like, if you're like thinking about ending a relationship, but then you go out and say, you know what, actually I am pretty happy with what I have at home. That's a tough one, because now you've already, especially if you've already broken up or asked for a divorce or whatever it is, now you've got that whole thing. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
You got that whole thing behind you now that you got to work through and be like, oh, sorry, I made a mistake. I thought you weren't good enough before, but actually you are. That is a tough cookie to chew. I don't know. Tough pill to swallow. I don't know. That's going to be difficult. Chuck is saying amen, I'm assuming, to what I was saying about the whole, like, getting out there and giving yourself time to don't go dating for the wrong reasons, guys.
Right.
But you have to put yourself out there, like you said, to find what you're looking for. Because you don't know I don't think any of us knows what we're looking for until we see it. And
I do. Speak for yourself. I'm just kidding.
Yes, the healing process. Yes, you got to give yourself time to heal.
I'm a girl who knows what she wants.
You don't want to bring you got to give yourself time to heal, because you don't want to bring all that baggage from your past relationships into your new ones. You don't sit there judging the next person by the last person.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's very true.
This is one thing that I'm struggling with as a human being, is like worrying about getting hurt again, right?
Yeah, I think most
trusting
people are.
and taking a leap of faith sometimes. It's hard to get out there, and it's like, and having confidence in yourself that that you're worth somebody's time, right? I think I have a lot of confidence, but I still question things, right? It's different. Like you feel good about yourself and the person that you are, but then you get out there dating and you're like, I'm great for me by myself, but
right. But now I have to bring this person to my life and to my child's life, and having those issues, I completely relate and understand.
Yeah. So.
Because it's unfortunate that other guys ruin it for other guys. And if only we just listened to each other and communicated and we're good people from the get-go, we probably wouldn't be having this channel and these problems.
Everybody would be able to find who they match with right away, and we wouldn't have a show.
I know, right? Hey.
Speaking of our show, right? Our Chick Chat Chicago, we've been doing all these topics on dating and stuff like that. We do want to get into other topics and venture into other stuff too. We're gonna go start. This summer's here, right?
We're gonna go to Chicago.
We're gonna start hitting up some places, doing some lives, checking them out for you guys, letting you know where to go. If you want us to check out a place, if there's a place you want to suggest for us to go to, let us know. We should have done a live while we were at Main Event the other day.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun for a group date, because we had such a fun time as a group.
It was so much fun. We were with speaking of exes, right? We recorded at my ex-husband's house last Saturday. Anybody that watched knows that.
It was like detective themed.
Yeah.
You'll find it on the page.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And then we decided to go to Main Event afterwards because it's child friendly, and I had my daughter on Saturday nights. But
Rachel is probably really salty.
Yeah,
her sister, because she invited us to Chicago to swim in her pool.
Let
me tell you, this pool is massive, guys. It's massive. I mean, can we take a picture in it, please? And post it up on our page?
Oh my gosh.
And put like floaties on.
Rachel, we were going to be coming to your place.
Oh my God, how funny.
Mind you, granted, she does live 2 blocks from the lake, but this is not the lake. So yeah, I think that needs to happen. We need to go get pictures taken in Rachel's pool. Yeah, that's going to be fun. But yeah, we went to Main Event. We ended up inviting Casey to go with us, my ex, because he was there, and he's friends with us, right? So we had a lot of fun. My niece came with us, who's 22, and it just to show you, we had an 11-year-old, a 22-year-old, or from 11 to 44, right? And we all had a blast there. We all had a good time. So
she's dying.
But we had a blast at Main Event, all of us. So it's guys, girls, whatever. I definitely highly recommend it for a group thing or even a date thing, right? You want to see how competitive somebody is, and you want to challenge yourself. Oh my gosh, the gravity ropes. We need to post a video of me on the gravity ropes.
For sure. I have them saved to my phone for you.
Guys, I consider myself a very courageous, adventurous person, and I was all excited about getting up on those gravity ropes and stuff, and then I got up there and I was like, what the hell did I just get myself into? I was so proud of my daughter. She got up there and did it. She was fabulous. She was like a rock star. I did good. I went on it. My ex-husband did it. He dropped his sunglasses and they shattered. He got them fixed though. He fixed them though.
That's good.
They're good. Yeah. But we had a great time. Me and my ex we tried to do stuff with our daughter every once in a while, like together as a family kind of thing, just to kind of keep things normal for her. We do stuff individually with her all the time too, but every once in a while we try to do something together just to kind of, it keeps that connection and lets her know that even though we're not together, we're still a unit. We can co-parent, and she can't play us off of each other. We know, like, we talk to each other, so she knows that she can't tell one of us one thing and the other doesn't. Like, if he grounds her for something, I know about it, and it goes both houses kind of thing.
Yeah. It was a fun time. I'm glad I mentioned that because it was really cool. It was kind of fun to watch them do that together as a family. And laser tag was a lot of fun. I can tell everyone got into the laser tag there at Main Event in Warrenville, and it was just so much fun.
All we need is for Nikki Lightning to know how to shoot laser guns now. She was doing so good by the end of it.
It was great though. And now that it's getting warmer too, I've noticed that a lot of people there were dressing really inappropriately.
Oh my gosh.
And that's something I wanted to mention because it is so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I was like a deer in headlights. I was like, oh my God, this lady's booty was hanging out of her shorts.
All right, wait, hold on. You got it. These shorts were not like, it wasn't like they were just that short.
Girl,
it was these shorts had holes cut into them specifically so that her butt cheeks could hang out of them. And she didn't have that much of a butt.
Girl.
She showed me the pictures.
Not cute.
I didn't see this. I didn't see this person in person, but I saw the pictures. And oh my gosh, the lashes on these women.
They could fly away. They could literally like fly away.
I mean,
their lashes.
You talk about Snapchat filters in real life. These ladies with their lashes,
oh
they had butterfly wings attached to their freaking eyes. I swear, it was
just tacky. These girls were tacky.
Like, how are you playing laser tag in these things? How can you
see? Neon colors. I'm like,
thanks to her, I've worn the short ones,
but they're pretty.
And those are hard enough to get used to. Like, when you first put them on, it's like really awkward. I cannot imagine having these freaking fan blades on my eyes. That was just.
They were huge. They were too big.
Oh my gosh.
Too big. If lashes are too big for your face.
Yeah, if your lashes are longer than your eyeball is tall.
The only time
if they're like up above your eyebrow.
The only time this is acceptable, they're putting it in their noses now. Did you see
that
trend?
And noses?
Yes. We will post this. We will post this on our page. This is a thing. I swear to God.
Oh my God.
Yes.
No.
It is totally a thing where people are getting eyelashes and putting them in the inside of their freaking nose.
Why? I mean, people like purposely pluck nose hairs out of their nose to keep that. Why would you put What the hell?
Only time lashes are acceptable and they're that massive is if they're a drag queen and they're supposed to be doing their job, and that's just their character or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
That's the
speaking of drag
I
queens.
love drag queens.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of drag queens, last night on America's Got Talent, can we talk about
Oh my God, that
Ginzilla?
was so wonderful.
This guy, I had to send her, I'll post a picture of this guy, Ginzilla.
You need to find the YouTube so you can post that as well.
Yes, I need to post it on our page.
Oh my God, it is so wonderful. It's
fabulous.
Great.
Fantabulous. Oh my gosh. Check out Ginzilla.
So
I've got to look up this YouTube video and share it out for you guys. Because
I died. I literally died.
Marco poloed her. I'm like, you got to see this.
This is wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, that's also where Nikki and I got the meow thing from. Anybody that's on my Marco Polo probably got this video last night. We started out, we sent it to her originally, and then I am sharing it out because it was freaking hilarious. It was us. So on there was like some group that was meowing to take on me.
Take on me, meow meow meow. Take me, meow 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 meow.
Oh my gosh,
so funny.
It's freaking hilarious. Oh man. So yeah. And then we did my picture of the birds, so we did with tweeting. Yes, so, yeah, this is a bunch of rambling. We'll get off because we're not really talking about anything important at this point. But seriously, guys.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
I had a fun day with you, Jinx.
Yes.
We had a fun time recording.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll be back. Remember, Saturday night we're doing a late show.
Ooh.
Nice and dark. Maybe some candlelight. We'll see maybe we'll have dinner together, guys. Maybe.
It's going to be all romantic in here, Jinx.
We'll show you. Russell, if you're still watching, we're going to show you. Women know romance.
We should get a guy on the show.
Ooh, anybody that's bothering to watch this far
Talking
out.
about turn-ons.
Ooh, let's have
What
a
are
guy on
your
the show.
Yeah.
Guys, message us. Let us know if you want to be our special guest for when we're going to talk about turn-ons. Who's going to be the special guy to be our
What
special
is your
guest on this
turn-on?
episode?
We want to hear it.
We want to hear it, guys. Who's willing? It's telling us to rotate the device again.
Here I am again, just like tilting my hair.
So yeah.
This is why we have a show together, is
Yeah.
because we're like this.
Yep.
Normal.
Of
This
course,
is normal.
Russell is volunteering. You're gonna come out by us, or where are we gonna record from?
Do you want to record here?
We can't. It's closed on Saturday nights. We don't want to piss off Brian. We'll figure this out. I don't think we're doing this episode from my ex-husband's house. Nope, not happening.
We could try doing. Well, I was gonna be like, it's telling us to tilt again.
Let's see. X is picking the boys up early Saturday. Are you suggesting we record at your house, Russell? Do you want to drive out to Bufu?
Oh, jeez.
We'll talk about it.
We'll discuss it.
We'll discuss. We're gonna wait and see what our options are for
Yeah.
our Saturday night co-host date. We're not gonna
boy.
take the first offer that comes along.
Make sure you have the candles ready.
Yeah, make sure you have the candles ready. There you go.
And a bottle of champagne or wine.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Show us their romance. There you go.
Yeah, show
Uh,
us the give us
all right.
flowers. You know, an ice cream would be good.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Definitely
Come
ice-
through for us, Russell.
Ice cream and champagne. Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine? Girl.
Yes.
That's
Oh
what dreams are
man.
made of.
All right, guys. We're gonna sign off for real.
Love you, Russell. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for tuning